Hey guys, I'm Adi Contreras, and here with me today on this edition of Student Spotlight is Marceles Cooper, a fashion blogger here at Mizzou. Around campus, Marceles is known to always put his best shoes forward. He is a multi-talented gentleman. He produces his own music videos on YouTube, promotes social equality on all platforms, and documents the everyday reality of Columbia. His work can be seen on Tumblr, which consists of multiple day-in-the-life looks of your fellow Mizzou peers. Marceles, thank you so much for being here today. How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good to hear. For starters, your work is primarily based in the city of Columbia. What in the community inspired you to start the project?
Well, I'm from out of state. I'm from Santa Clara, California, and coming here, I'm not from the Midwest. I've traveled a little bit, but just the people, interacting with people, it made me just want to get involved. And every time I take a picture, I do a project, I feel like I'm becoming more entwined with the community, and it just feels like I'm able to understand people more.
Awesome. So is fashion photography something you'd like to pursue as a career, or is it a hobby?
At first it was a hobby. I definitely was just taking pictures of people because there were so many here. And it kind of snowballed into something bigger. I have some aspirations of being a photographer for Fader magazine, but outside of that, I think anything that's creative and lets me talk to people will probably be what I want to do.
Awesome, very admirable. So what are some things that you particularly look for when finding a potential subject to photograph?
A lot of times it's a little random. Every now and then I see someone who's just, maybe they're smiling and everyone else around is kind of just sad, or it's a rainy day and someone's having fun. But it really is kind of just an instant where I make a split decision choice to walk over and talk to someone. Like the girl in this picture here. I just saw her walking in her dress, or what she was wearing. It just floated in the wind, and I kind of just saw that, and I ran over from like across the street.
Oh, okay. So in your opinion, talking about photography, what creates the best content? Photography that is manually created through setup and special effects, or photography that is raw and spontaneous?
I think raw and spontaneous is, at least personally, that's what I think makes a signature photo. I've never seen a photographer's work where it's all done in a studio and that I've felt completely connected to what they're trying to convey. I think sometimes the art of photography is the subject, whether it's like a landscape or a person. If you're able to feel something from it, something genuine, then I think it's accomplishing what it's meant to.
Right, exactly. For the people watching at home, what is something trending this season that we can all shop for?
Definitely, even though it's getting close to, we're already in October and it's getting cold. I've seen a lot of people donning like army jackets and ripped jeans. It's definitely something you can wear during the summer. Maybe not the jacket because you don't want to be sweating up a storm, but it's just, I've seen a lot of people going downtown, places like Mod's Vintage Store. I know they're always friendly in there. They support a lot of local artists. Just kind of, people have been reaching back into the past, and I've been seeing it a lot more. And I think it's interesting to watch people coming out in clothing that's like maybe their mothers or their fathers. Mm-hmm. And it's nice.
Yeah, vintage is in, and we can all definitely shop for that. When can we expect your next project to release?
Currently, I'm getting back into the swing of things with my fashion blog. Fashionable Mizzou will be starting up again second week of October. And outside of that, I'm creating constantly, so all of my social media will always be booming with that.
Awesome. So as a fashion trendsetter yourself, I thought we would play a little game in which you tell me if these previous trends are still in style. So starting with the first example, bomber jackets. Is that a yay or a nay?
I would say a yay. At least recently, I've seen bomber jackets come back, especially customized ones. I think even recently I saw someone having, maybe for like a sorority or something like that, it was on the back of it. It's something that it's easy to notice what's on the back of a jacket. It's recognizable. It has a certain timeless fashion to it. And I'm happy that it's coming back.
Okay. How about boyfriend jeans? You know, like the baggy looking jeans. How about those? Is that a yay or a nay?
I would say nay. Every time I walk outside, I feel like the cut of jeans is changing. At the very least, I think things like ripped jeans, damaged or bleached, that might be coming back, kind of a grunge feel. But I haven't seen baggy jeans, at least purposefully, coming back.
Probably not the best option for this cold season too.
Exactly, yeah.
Choker necklaces, what do you think of them?
I think they're like any other accessory in that they can pull together an outfit, but it's not always maybe the first choice. It's something that not everyone feels they can pull off, and they are quite literally hard to pull off sometimes.
Right, exactly. And then mixed matching patterns like the plaid with the polka dots. Is that a fashion do for you or a fashion don't?
I would say it's a fashion don't, but it's definitely something I've seen people take charge of. They own it, and it almost becomes quite defining in terms of like a person's personality. Like if I've taken pictures of someone who has every different pattern which way, and I always remember them afterwards. It's kind of like a peacock. It's really like attention getting.
It's very much a bold statement. And then lastly, overalls, yay or nay?
I might be biased, but yay. I've worked jobs before where I've worn overalls or I felt like it would have been easier. I think it has a really average Joe vibe, and for some people it ranges. I know women wearing overalls has been a thing that's coming back, wearing sweaters underneath them. It kind of depends on what you wear with it. It can definitely be a yay or a nay depending on how you accessorize.
Right, exactly. Well, thank you so much. All right, well, that concludes our game. Once again, this is Marceles Cooper, and you can check out his upcoming projects by logging on to fashionablemizou.tumblr.com. Make sure to check out our website at mutv.missouri.edu for some more exclusive content, and go to our YouTube channel, MUTV E23, to rewatch any of the segments that were featured on the show tonight. See you next week.